This is the fourth video in a series of 8. We're demonstrating how we can use Syncfusion Bold to create a custom log-style report for a single project. If you go to the help articles, this video series follows the steps under the heading Add Custom Log Reports Syncfusion Bold Reports Server. This video covers step 4. In this video, we're going to create the body of the report and determine the sort order of the data. To get to the report that we've been working on in the previous 3 videos, from the home view, go to Log Reports, switch the feature to Purchase Orders, and then toggle the Log Reports to Custom. This is the report we've been working on. We're going to go to Edit Report. This is Syncfusion Bold's Designer Palette. The first step is to add the table control. Under the widgets, go to the Data regions and drag the table icon up to the body of your report. Next, over in the properties, we're going to name this table. We'll call it PO Details. Notice there's no space. We're also going to select the data set, which is the one we created in the first training video in this series. The table controls inserted consist of 2 rows and 3 columns. We're going to go to the second row. When we hover over the first cell in the second row, there is a Data Set Field Options icon. We'll click that. And we're going to scroll down and select the purchase order number. That inserts the data field into the detail section of the table. Note in the field properties that the content has been set, and we'll add the second field. And this time, instead of scrolling to find the field, we're going to click on the field control, select the search box, and start typing the name of the next field. And we're looking for PO subject. Again, over in the field properties, we can see the content has been inserted. To the third column, we select the field control. This is the supplier company. Now we need a few more columns to our table. So we're going to right click and we're going to insert column to the right. I'm going to do that a few times. We're going to need a couple columns. And to the next cell. Since this is also a PO item detail, not just a PO summary, we're going to add another field called PO item order number and the PO item description. Next, we're going to add a field that includes an expression. This expression is going to combine 2 fields into one cell. So we'll click on the next cell, we'll select the field control, and next to the content in the properties, we'll select this small box and select expression. We're going to change the data option to fields. Notice that it's referencing our dataset POs, and we're going to scroll down until we find the field PO item quantity. We're looking for a field that starts with the word sum, and we're looking for the PO item quantity, and we're going to double click that. Now we're going to take out the word sum from the expression and the open parentheses, and after the field we're going to take out the additional information, use the ampersand, a space, a quotation mark, a space, quotation mark, space, an ampersand, and a space. This is going to insert a space between the 2 fields that are being merged into one cell. Next, we need the PO item unit value. And we'll double click on that field. Now we can take out the leading word first in parentheses and the information after the field name. So we're taking the PO item quantity, a space, and the PO item unit value, and clicking OK. Notice the content includes the expression we just created. To the next cell, select the field control. This time we want to add the PO item unit price, and we'll right click, insert column to the right 2 more times. Next, we'll select the field control again. This time we want the PO item total, which is an extended price. We'll select the field control again, and this time we're going to add the open PO item total. This is going to show the amount of the PO item unbilled by the vendor or supplier. Now to the first row of the table, we're going to add the column headings. We're going to select the field control, click add text, and we'll call this PO number. Click add text again, PO subject, add, company, item number, item description, quantity in unit, item price, extended price, and open amount. Note that the unit price, extended price, and the open amount include sales tax. If you want to see these before sales tax, you will need to use the PO item unit subtotal, the PO item subtotal, and the open PO item subtotal. Next, we want to format that entire line. So we're going to select this small gray cell just to the left of the column headings, and the properties will appear. We'll go to the basic settings and change the font color to white and click apply. We're also going to set the font to bold. Then we'll go down to appearance, click the plus sign, change the background color to black, click apply. Also, with the row for the column heading selected, we're going to go to alignment, and we're going to do the text alignment so it aligns to the right hand side of each cell. We'll do the same thing with the detail line item. Select the entire row, go to the text alignment, and make those fields right aligned. If we wanted to make certain fields centered, unselect the row, select on the cell, and change these cells individually to align or format. Some of the cells we're going to take up more room than others, so we're going to resize some of the widths of these cells. We'll need to select the table so that the column controls and the row fields appear again. We'll go to the company name, and we're going to drag that to the right. We may also want to, while we have the column selected, set the alignment for both fields to left. Since item number doesn't require as much space, we're going to again select the table, select the column control, and we'll drag that to the left. The overall table controls is this small square or rectangle to the top left of the table controls, which selects the entire table. In the property controls for the table, we're going to go down to position, and we're going to adjust the position left to 0, top to 0, size to 10.5, and the height to 0.5. Again, the entire grid is selected when we make this change. It looks like one of the cells is spilling over, so we'll adjust the page width size to 10.25. We can always come back and adjust these column widths and formatting at a later time. Now we want to set the sorting options for the data. So again, we're going to click anywhere on the table and select the entire table. In the property section, under data, we'll select set sorts. We're going to add the settings to control how the data will be sorted. So we'll go to the add button. We're going to sort by project number, ascending. We're going to click add again. We'll select the prime contract number, ascending, click add again, and then we're going to sort by PO number and click OK. We can now make some adjustments to the header and footer positioning. So we're going to go up to the view again. We're going to make sure the header and footer areas in the design palette are showing. We'll select this report title. In the properties panel, down to position, we'll set the left position to 4.5, the top to 0, size to 3.5, and the height we'll leave the same. Also, while we're here, we may want to go up to the alignment and set the text alignment to right. We could also drag that report title over to adjust those settings. We also want to move the page number, so we'll select that field. Also under position, we'll make that at least 5.5. Looks like we could go a little bit farther, so let's make that 7.